Hello, Scouts, and welcome to the Milky Way. I'm Milky, and it's Milky's Way. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is currently like 4:45 p.m. here in the UK. What time is it where you guys are? Let me know. Thank you to everyone who's watching along live, to the lurkers and the silent watchers. I see you also. I appreciate you, and hello to those watching on the replay. Nice to have you. Thanks for watching. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good one. Just a reminder to subscribe. We'll be doing a giveaway very soon. If you'd be interested, just thought I'd let you know. Give it a shout out. Make sure you like the stream or dislike it. Interact in some way. It helps me out apparently, according to the algorithm. Let me say my hellos. Dirt Merchant totally thought that said deafening daddy, which is what Solari's doing every time I hear him play Crazy Frog. Damn straight, Dirt Merchant. Also, congratulations on being first in the chat. You have earned your first in the chat live patch. Wait, that makes sense somewhere. Figure those words out. Re-scramble them and it'll make sense. Hi Zoe, how are you? Deb Faunch, nice to see you. Apparently she does weigh in. Indeed. Hello. Hi Panda Pondu, really very annoying. What do you mean you might be pregnant? Oh my god. We're gonna have a scout baby. Oh my god. Let me know. Keep me updated if you so wish. Hello, Just Me. How are you? GK. Hello. Oh my god, I actually think Just Me was the first in the chat. Whoops. Never mind. I apologise. Don't come for me. Hi Fatima, Fiona's mum, Bourgeois B. How are you? We are late and loaded with lactose. Damn straight. Voodoo, thank you so much for dropping in. Hi Kelly, Extra Toe, Pondu, Evil Ange, Spectre Daz, Pumpkins and Leaves, Angie. My milky chai brings all the girls to the yard. Damn right, brings all the bees to the yard. Reverend Schneffer, Gingerside, Avuten, German word for milky. Oh, fun. Guten Tag to you also. Kimberlina, nice to see you. Hello. Hi Maggie, how you doing, bestie? You love this opening music? Oh god, remind me, leave a comment at the end of the stream and I'll tell you the video. I have it saved but I can't remember off the top of my head and I'll tell you what it's called. Kimberlina, Zoe, Miss Chester, hello. Hi, you're doing, oh yeah, do your math homework, damn straight. Or you'll end up like me. Christy Girl Adventures, you're knitting, I'm currently crocheting. Elias, a Swamp Queen, Mammy Girl, a Mog Bog, hello, hi. Anyone else? Tally you. Yeah, apparently there's some drama going on with Hannibal that I didn't know about. I have been made well informed. Thank you to everyone who let me know. 31 frames, P-Date today. Cups by Julie, Cat Lady Queens. Hello. Oh, you're in Ottawa? No way. Oh god. You're in the birthing place of our Lord and Saviour, Chantal. Orange Cat's a cute Peace Frog. Moonbeam Swine, thank you so much for joining the Milky Way. Welcome. We're so happy to have you. No refunds, returns, or exchanges. Hi Amethyst, how are you? Hi Enola, I hope you're doing well. I think that's everyone. Jangle Cat at Sunrise. Anyone else? Hi Valerie, how are you doing? I think that's pretty much everyone. Miss Shashino, yeah, she's defending Daddy. Just letting you guys know, if you are a member in the chat, we have some new emojis. We're gonna have some more coming, but those are some of the ones I got today. We should have a new milk carton emoji, a sugar daddy sugar cube emoji, and a angry raccoon emoji, which I thought was I thought it was well. Oh God, Fiona, Jesus Christ. A 2-year memory about carving pumpkins. I'm terrible at carving pumpkins. The fact I haven't lost a thumb is almost impressive. We do have some community tab posts to get into before we get into the 2 recorded videos, so grab yourself a beverage, something to craft, and sit down. Here we go. It's from Foodie Beauty, and it was deleted. Imagine being this lonely. So she got an email from someone called Tut Miller, and so she's very angry at Tut Miller. So here we go. Hi, Em. Imagine being this lonely and bored with your life that you obsess over my cat getting her ovaries cut out. Why are you making it so cynical and so surgical? It's very strange. Listen, Miss Tut Miller, how about you go mind your business? Also, please clean your ears because I have said several times that she has a final vaccination, a different one from her kitten days, on November 6th. You haven't said it several times. It just sort of appeared out of nowhere, which is very strange. And then she's getting spayed, and it has nothing to do with money. Well, that's really odd because the reason you didn't get BBJ's nail cuts, I can't fucking talk. BB jail. Oh no, I'm malfunctioning. Someone turned me off and on again. BB jail. I can't. I've got to end the stream. What's happening to me? I'm hungry. BBJ's nails cut. Originally, it was because you're in Kuwait, and then you didn't have time, and then it was because of your mental health, and then it was because you couldn't afford it. So that's why people are alleging it's because you can't afford it. Because suddenly, 2 years later, you suddenly didn't have the money back then, which is very bizarre and very strange. Oh, this fucking line. God gave animals reproductive systems, not me. It's God's fault, guys. Blame God. Hey, Buglev. Time to reboot. Yeah, I need to be turned off and on again. Someone unplug me. Please. I need to be unplugged. How is it neglect just because she isn't spayed? It's neglect because when she's in heat, she's uncomfortable, and you have means of fixing the uncomfortableness, and you're choosing not to do so. That's why. And it's also neglect because while she is in heat, she annoys you, right? You've said that yourself. So when she's in heat, you have said you lock her in the spare room because she's very loud and it bugs you. So you lock her in the room. So you're locking her in a room. She's got no fucking fresh air. God knows you don't have the windows open because she'll jump to her freedom. All because you can't be fucked to get her spayed. That's why. That's why it's neglect. Many people don't spay their pets. So stupid. Many people don't lock their pets in a room either, but you know, here we go. It's not all abuse or neglect. And if you think that I neglect my cat, oh well. Well, you, like Miss Titmiller here, can take a hike. Go, you take a hike. I'd love to see you go on a hike. Please do. Go on a hike. I'd love it. Low, the audacity. People see every day how much my cat is loved and taken care of. Get real. And no, she won't go into heat. She would have by now. She's on a hormone shot that the vet gave her. So if it was abuse to give her this until she gets spayed, then the vet would be guilty of it too. Ugh, no brains, I swear. Tell me if I'm wrong, but isn't this hormone shot just like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a plaster on an open wound, right? Like it fixes the issue short term but not long term, and they're not allowed to have them multiple times. Am I right? Tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. Kimberlina, thank you for being a member for a month. I've been so glad to have you have you as a scout. Foodie beauty, animal abuser. Damn straight, girl. Damn straight. No, we don't. We see a performance. And even then, the fucking performance isn't that great, you know? And then she said, oh, this was the email someone sent her from Tip Miller. Since you have a spare $800 lying around, because remember she said that someone PayPal'd her $800. How about spaying the cat? She's about to go back in heat. Animal neglect is animal abuse. It is. It literally, the definition. Here we go, another one. Another comment about fucking BBJ. Dirt Merchant, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Day 2 of asking for a microwave emoji. Hashtag hey all the wave. Girl, you're a fiend. A fucking fiend. God, you bully me. Here we go. To address this comment, if I had made the decision to put baby B, why can't I say BBJ today? What's going on with me? I think it's because I haven't spoken much today and my tongue's all like confused. Yeah, the totally real $800. You would have heard Salah cream himself from the other room. You don't think she's feeding Julia enough? Yeah, because she'll just say, well, I couldn't bend down. It's not my fault. Okay, sure. That's what I've been told by my vet where I get my animals treated. Yeah, I don't think it's like she's had the shot 3 times already. Yeah, I think this would be the 3rd time she's had the shot, which I'm pretty sure you're not meant to have the shot that many times. Tell me if I'm wrong though. I haven't had a female cat ever. I've only ever had male cats and they never needed it. You believe in me? Thank you. Send me thoughts and prayers. Someone light a candle in my memory because obviously I'm losing consciousness. Where was I? Then why was I rehoming her to the fraudulent Amy Flowers scammer? So you had a vet appointment booked to put her to sleep that day. The only reason you gave her to Amy Flowers is because Amy Flowers was willing to come and pick her up from your house, which for Miss Lazy Ass over here was less effort than taking her to the vet to put her down. So the only reason, if Amy Flowers hadn't DM'd you, BBJ would be dead. Sorry, but she would. That was the plan. It was an end of life consultation, right? And that's what you said. I said I was considering it. No, you said it was an end of life consultation. That's what you said. because I was trying to do the best thing for a sick 21-year-old cat who had chronic kidney disease and among other health issues. Is the cat 17, 18, 20, or 21? By the day this cat gets older, it's amazing how she's managed to age 4 years in a single month. It's almost impressive. Very impressive. I wonder how that happens. You should get her seen. She should be in the Guinness Book of Records. The world's quickest aging cat. So she was sick with chronic kidney disease and she hadn't been to the vet in years. I don't know what point you're trying to prove. Good job. Okay, so you had a sick cat that you did nothing with. Well done. I'm glad to hear it. She was on no medication. A chronic illness that you wasn't treating. A chronic illness that could have massively been made more comfortable for her that you didn't do. You know, whatever. BBJ also lost a ton of weight because, Chantal, allegedly, according to Pete's, your roommate and best friend, BBJ wasn't being fed. You were out of food and you weren't feeding her. Do you know who said that? Your best friend Pete's. That's what Pete said. There was no food, he said. That's why BBJ looked skinny, because you wasn't feeding her. She had lost a ton of weight and was pretty much a bones, no matter how much she would eat. And sometimes the humane thing to do is to euthanize a pet instead of prolonging its suffering. Then why didn't the vet that FFG took her to put her down? Why wouldn't they? This vet doesn't have the emotional connection to a pet that you do. So why wouldn't the vet suggest putting BBJ down? It's almost like she didn't need to be put down, and that the things that were wrong with her were completely and utterly manageable, and you just couldn't be fucked because you were lazy. Okay? Others put their pets to sleep for a lot less. Maggie, for example. Again, she's a legend to FFG's dog. If FFG was so quick, allegedly, to put Maggie to sleep, why wouldn't she do it for BBJ? And she would, and you know what? It probably would have furthered the point that you're an animal abuser, that this pet was left to basically rot and should have been put down sooner. Wouldn't that have just furthered FFG's point, right? But when I consider it, it's an issue. Yeah, because your cat didn't need to be put down. I wasn't considering this option to be cruel. No, I don't think you were. You weren't considering the option to be cruel. You were considering the option to be lazy. There's a big difference. If everyone is so concerned about BBJ, how about being concerned about her now? People are. FFG still gets questions on the daily. Doesn't matter, because in the end, I chose to rehome her with someone who lied to me and said they were a perfect fit to take care of an elderly pet. Well, they seem to be doing a great fit, because 2 years later, this skin and bones, chronic, sick, kidney infected, nail growing cat is somehow still alive. Again, unless the cat is Benjamin Button, I think she's okay, and she's not as old as you claim her to be. Spookberry Pie, thank you so much for the super chat. The fact that BBJ is alive and doesn't have those medical conditions anymore says all that I need to know about her animal care. Hashtag neglect is abuse. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much for the super chat. Moonbeam, thank you so much for the super chat. Look at us. Are we starting a super chat love train? Choo choo, all aboard. Thank you so much. I'm convinced she underfeeds her animals in general. It's why Julia always goes after the groceries like plain bread. I agree also. I don't think it's an act of she's purposely trying to hurt her pets. I don't think that's what it is. But it is neglect, and neglect is abuse. I don't think Chantel's looking at her pets being like, I mean, I don't think she likes Julia, but I don't think she's looking at Julia like, you're a fucking cunt, I'm going to kick you across the room. She's just so lazy that it makes her neglectful, and she's aware that she's lazy. And so to get a pet knowing that you're not going to look after it well is abuse within itself, right? Really very annoying. Thank you so much for the super chat and joining in on the love train of super chats. I really appreciate that. Choo choo. Julia, that is 9 days late. Baby dust, please. Noted. I totally agree. Julia is not looking well. I agree also. I think she does look quite skinny. It's harder to tell with a fluffy cat, but I think the fact she does seem to look skinny and being fluffy is more concerning, because fluffier cats tend to look bigger. She could just be a small breed, but she is, if we can guess on the breed that she is, she's got like the shorter snout, the shorter face. Those cats tend to be thicker, right? Kind of like a pug. You never see a skinny pug. Like those breeds tend to be a lot more chunky and a lot more round, unlike Chihuahuas who are a lot more slim. Pugs, for example, tend to be a lot thicker. And I think them sort of cats with the shorter schnoz, they tend to be thicker also. And the fact that Julia doesn't look that way, I find a bit concerning, but I don't know. Telly you, I feel like Foodie wants to keep her options open to mate Julia and get kins. I agree. They've already spoke about it. I think they're just wait. I think again it's just pure laziness. They just can't be fucked. But I think Salah really also wants to breed Julia. I think they'll claim it that she's a pedigree cat. She's fucking not. She's a street cat, which is fine. But you took her off the streets. And they can make a profit on her. But I think they've already said that. No, Milky, the cat keeps getting the bread because she's starving the cat. Cats don't like bread or even eat bread unless they are starving. Oh, that's heartbreaking. And it wouldn't surprise me. That's the sad thing. I think if this was coming from like someone else, even if I didn't like them, if it was coming from someone else, I'd be like, oh, maybe I'm reaching. But this is a pattern of behaviour from Chantel. And you know what they say? The best predictor of future behaviour is relevant past behaviour. And the relevant past behaviour with BBJ is that BBJ was neglected, BBJ was underfed, BBJ was skinny, BBJ had chronic health diseases that weren't being treated. Yet bitch eats fucking too much cheese and rushes herself to the ER. But, you know, whatever. I will not Chantel this pregnancy. Walk, really very annoying. Walk! Name the baby after me. I think Milky's a great name. And no, I'm not raging. You're raging. It's okay. I'm calmly, girl, you've got caps about locks about 4 times in this. I'm calmly pointing out the facts about the situation, since most believe anything they hear and don't have the brains to think for themselves. I'm going to ignore everything and only look at the facts. And the facts are, we have a vet statement from FFG that says the multiple health issues that BBJ had that were treatable and they weren't life-threatening. But they could be if they got worse, right? But they were treatable, like the ear infection that was so bad her ears smelt rotten, like those. Didn't she have, like, rotting teeth as well, if I'm correct? Those are the facts. And the facts are, you know, right there. I'm not believing FFG, right? I'm believing a vet, which I think is a very big difference. I'm not believing FFG, I'm believing a veterinarian who has no horse in this race. And there we go. There's that. Let's get into it. So first thing we are going to watch is a video called The Truth About My Parents' Ages. Let's get into it. You guys ready? Get yourself a beverage and let's enjoy it. Spickberry Pie. Milky, I'm so glad my dog was spayed when she was young because my dog was rescued from a situation where she was unwanted as a puppy. This is part of the problem and she makes me so mad. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm glad that your pet is good. Hi, Mrs. Jones. My Nelly isn't spayed yet, but that's purely because she's at no risk of getting pregnant. She's so terrified of other dogs. And dogs don't really have heat like cats do, right? Like, she's not whining, she just tends to have a period. And Nelly is so afraid of other dogs, there is no way that she can get pregnant. Even if a dog crosses the street, she flinches and runs in the other direction. She's so terrified. I think there's only been a very few instances where she's tolerated being around a dog, and even on walks I'll have to hold her by the collar and let the dog pass us because she's so scared. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it. Let me turn this up, get ready to do some baby making ages math. Yeah, they have it like every 6 months and it's just messy. Yeah, and it's different for cats. Cats are like, the cat's heat and dogs are very, very different. My dog's not whining, she's not crying, she's not like begging to be mounted or fucking anything like that. She just has a period, and that's fine. Dog periods are heat, yeah, but they it's different than cats, right? Like, cats heat, they're uncomfortable, they're yowling. My dog doesn't do any of that shit. I don't think dogs do that anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, side button Pottendew. We had a similar situation. So I think I've had some people try and tell me that my family does backyard dog breeding, which is hilarious because the only time we've ever had a puppy is a puppy that we've bought or whatever from someone else. We've never had puppies. We've never bred puppies. We've never had a dog that's been pregnant, which is hilarious to me. The situation was my niece, when she was about 3, she really wanted a dog. And her dad at the time was willing to get her a dog on the basis that he wanted to breed the dog, right? And so my sister went through with the agreement, mainly because she also wanted the dog, but she was planning on not ever letting him breed her because the dog was a Frenchie. I don't really believe in people having Frenchies, but not my choice, you know, whatever. It's just not something I'm comfortable with. I don't think Frenchies should be bred, whatever, you know. Not my choice, not my dog. My sister was never going to go through with it because she did research about how dangerous it is for breeds like Frenchies and pugs and some overbred chihuahuas to give birth. It's extremely dangerous. And so my sister wasn't willing to let him breed her, so he took the dog back. And there's even like a video on my TikTok where I did the handover of the dog and I filmed it, and I was screaming at him for taking this dog back to breed her and not letting his own daughter keep the dog. So that's where that comes from. Just thought I'd clarify. Hi, Maggie. Spraying can help prevent cancer. Please consider talking to a vet about the benefits. I will. Thank you so much, Mimi, for letting me know. It's not weird how we don't consider cats as a rodent. They produce like one, do they? Big heads, little bodies. Yeah, exactly. Like, my sister just wasn't willing to do it. She kind of looked into it. And dogs like Frenchies, pugs, some breeds of Chihuahua, so bulldogs as well. It just really isn't safe for them. So there we go. That's my rant over. Let's get into it. I'm going to stop yapping. I apologise.
Hello,
Foodie beauties.
Hello.
Love that she's got an ad on this very important video. If I'm trying to convince everyone about this very important issue that could very well ruin my dad's life, that they're a legend, that he's a pedophile, I'm not putting an ad. We're getting right to the fucking point. Not even my own ad.
Did you know you can now request a personalized video from me on Cameo that you can keep forever and ever?
Yeah, banana balls,
Cameos
exactly.
make great birthday and special occasion gifts. Check the link in the description and get your Cameo today. Can't wait to hear from you. Well, hello.
Oh, God.
Guys.
Jesus, he looks like a ghost. Are you okay? I've never met someone live in Kuwait and be so fucking pale. Why is she so pale? Are you alright?
Hi. Got my jilbab on and I'm ready to talk. All right. So, I'm making this video because, due to popular belief, which is wrong, I just want to clarify a few things about my...
Oh, the bitchy tone. I love it.
Birth, my upbringing, and... yeah, that's about it, I guess. I just want to clarify, you know, I have a lot of new people, and...
No, you don't.
And people like to make things up on the internet. So here's the actual true story coming from, you know, somebody who actually lived this.
I mean, you weren't there at the point of the conception, just so I'd let you know that. And again, I wouldn't trust the truth from you. I wouldn't trust the truth from you. I wouldn't trust diet advice from you. I wouldn't trust hygiene tips from you.
Not from people who have no idea what they're talking about. And you know what? I probably wouldn't even address this, but whatever, it's extra money, right? So, all right, so...
Again, I wouldn't be making money personally on a video where I'm trying to defend my dad's not a pedophile. That wouldn't really be my fucking, that wouldn't really be my priority, but glad to see you got your priorities straight, bestie.
So, I've been seeing a lot of comments, and I know where they're coming from, okay? Talking about that my dad and my mom, saying my dad basically preyed on my mother because my mother was underage, my mom was way younger than my dad, yada, yada, yada. All right, I actually did the math on a calculator based on their birth dates, okay? So what happened was my mom and my dad went to the same high school. They were high school sweethearts. I think they met when she was 16, maybe, yeah, 16, and he was 18. I don't know, you know.
What do you mean you don't know? That's the whole point of the video. You've literally just started the video saying that you've done your research, you want to, like, clarify some points up, and then you're coming into the video with what is important when you're trying to defend your dad against pedophile allegations. I don't think he's a pedophile, right? If the ages she's saying are true, I don't think he's a pedophile. Do I think it's a bit weird an 18-year-old dating a 16-year-old? Yeah, I do. Sorry, you can come for me. It's just my own morality. Is it illegal? Definitely not. Everyone's morals are different. I personally don't like age gaps. I'm very against them. I find them very, especially at ages like 16 and 18. 18, you're heading off to university. 16, you're just sort of sitting your exams. 20, and then I think like above 18, the age gaps are kind of, they don't matter as much. But I think in these ages, I find them very, very important. But that's just me. And I'm not even saying that the person who is the older one, even is aware that it's predatory. But I could get into it. I'll get off my soapbox. Whatever. But your whole video is about this. What do you mean you don't know? Then why are you making the video, Mrs. Calculator? What are we calculating if you don't know the number? Sorry, she was 15, he was 19. I find that very creepy. I don't know if it's the word, I won't call it a pedophile. I'd call it, there's another word for when you're a teenager. Pedophile is like before puberty. There's another word. I don't know what the word is off the top of my head, but there's a term for when you're like, whatever. But I think it's predatory behavior, right? I think it's very predatory if you are 15 and 19. I find that very creepy. As someone who was 14 and was at one point dating someone that I think was like 17, it's fucking creepy. Why was you interested in me? It's very weird. Um, I didn't like it. If it worked out for you, I'm so happy for you. Truly, I am. It's just not something I'm personally comfortable with. Anyway, what am I saying? You don't know the ages, so what's the fucking point, right? What's the point? If you're doing this video to try and defend your dad's pedophile allegations, why do we not have the ages?
I think that's around the age that she was. I'm
What do
pretty
you mean you think? Ask her. Ask her. This is important. You're trying to defend. These are serious fucking allegations. And I know to you it's just, what did you say? It's more ad revenue. These are fucking serious allegations. Why isn't she taking this as seriously as she seems to be in a live stream? I don't. Ask. How old was she? Just ask.
sure that's what she said. But anyway,
Ask her. Text her right now. Takes two. This is a recorded video. Takes 2 fucking seconds. Give her a ring.
18. So she was, my mom's birthday is November 16th, 1966.
Right, guys, take note of that. I can't do the math. I won't be able to Google it right. Someone in the chat. You guys are better at numbers than I am, so please let me know. Oh, one sec. One memento, my mum's just messaging me. Give me a second. Give me a second, sorry. I just gotta quickly do something for my mother. I apologise. Right, someone needs to keep track of the ages for me and do the math with the years. I can't do it. Lord fucking knows, I barely remember my own fucking birthday. I need someone to do the numbers for me. If you guys don't mind in the chat, my fellow little scouts, you can earn your math scout patch. Here we go.
And my dad was born March 17th, 1964.
Alright, what? So these, I'll go back again. Oh, Sarah, do you like him? Me too. It's me. It's me as a raccoon. I'm glad you like it. It's a fun emoji. Right, I'm going to do the years again. Guys, tell me how old they are.
18. So she was, my mom's birthday is November 16th, 1966. And my dad was born March 17th, 1964.
Right, there are the years. Can someone do the math, please? Uncle Buck, thank you for not judging, because you would have flipped out the age gap of me and my late husband. Oh, like, my parents had a massive age gap, and I find that age gap makes me very uncomfortable. I find it a bit creepy, to be quite honest. I don't like the age gap between my parents. They're not together anymore, whatever. I'm not judging. Like, if it worked out, I'm so happy for you, and I do think there are instances where it can work, for sure. It's just something for me that makes me uncomfortable, right? It's a me issue, and I'm well aware it's a me issue, and people don't operate under my rules, right? My rules are for me, your rules are for you, and I'm not going to judge what rules you have. He was 20 when Chantal was born. 2 years and 8 months difference, so almost 3 years, right? She said her mother was 15. Dad was 20, mum was 17. My dad was 19, my mum was 16, and when they met, they married for 71 years. Oh, that's lovely. Attitudes do evolve, you're right, they do. And I guess I can definitely take into account that times have changed and these relationships were a lot more common, even 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Like, I can accept that. Her mum was 33 and her dad was 17. What, naked and laughing? I'm not surprised. Does not shock me. Her dad was 20. Her dad was 19 and her mum was 16 when Chantal was conceived. See, I don't like that, Jamie. I don't. At 18, I was in college. The thought of a 15-year-old would have me nauseous. Yeah, so like at 19, you're at college. At 16, you're sitting your exams. And is it only 3 years? Sure, but I feel like those are 3 very important years. Prior to like 18, 3 years is such a difference. It's such a difference, right?
Why people are looking up my dad's birthday?
Oh, nice, Shelley. Yeah, see, that seems perfectly fine and consenting to me. Your brains are fully developed, you know? You can make fully developed decisions.
I have no idea why people are obsessing about my conception story. I have no idea, but I guess when you lack content and you lack morals, that's what happens. So, my dad was literally a year and 5 months older than my mom. And my mom had me at 17.
What? What do you mean a year and 5 months? The math isn't mathing. What do you mean? Oh, we have a pinned comment. Oh no, my math was off. Who gives a crap? Seriously, lol. Still not immoral or legal. So her math was off. You've done this whole video, the truth about my parents' ages, to defend your dad against very serious, very disgusting allegations. And you got your math wrong. Girl, take the video down. It's a recorded video. Edit it, refilm it, redo it. What's wrong with you? If I was her dad, I'd be fucking... Take the fucking video down. And if you're going to do a video about this topic, do it. And say correct information. Oh, I can't. I can't. It's... Girl, throw the calculator away. What's the fucking point? Oh, I can't. So I'm rubbing my eyes. She should have just shut up. She should have.
In March 28th of 1984. Alhamdulillah. And,
Girl, you don't know. Why did you not? Fuck it. She needs a PR person. Chantal, may I? Look. I'm real cheap. Hire me as your PR person. We will make so many better decisions. One of them would be scripting this video, making sure your numbers are right, and when your numbers are wrong, not posting the fucking video.
I never would have imagined that me being born would have pissed so many people off, but here we are. So then...
What? Imagine being smug. People think your dad's a pedophile and you're smug. Again, I don't think he's a pedophile. I want to make that clear. People think he is. Or they're claiming he is because the ages have changed. You've said 15 before. It's 15, 16, 17. The ages keep changing. So either say the right age or just shut up about it. Because you're not helping.
And
if you want the perfect tool to help you with your...
Oh my god, I love this girl from TikTok. Oh my god. Good for you, girl.
Grammarly. So for those of you who don't know what Grammarly is...
In November of 1984, she would have turned 18. So my dad would have been 20. He would have turned 20 in March. So my mom was 18.
But no, she wouldn't have been because your math is off, right? You said here. She said here, literally. Let me zoom in. Oh no, my math was off. How did you get 1 year, 5 months? I don't know. Who cares? I would care. I would care. If this whole argument is riding on the back of these ages to prove some point about your dad that you care about, I would care. I'd care a little bit. I would have some care. I'd care. Just a smidgen. I love you, Chantal, but your math is wrong. Yeah, true. Ha ha. But if FFG had got the math wrong, right? Could you imagine? Just saying. Yeah, she uploaded this, by the way, at like 6 a.m. Kuwait time. I don't see anything wrong with those age differences. Well, the ages she said were wrong, so... I don't know what you want. Anyway.
That year that I was born, she turned 18 and my dad turned 20. So... I'm really at a loss for words. I mean, I'm really at a loss. I really don't know. Not a loss for words, but I'm at a loss.
If you're at a loss of words, stop speaking. It's going to save you a whole lot of aggro.
Of brain cells to try to comprehend why that matters when there's nothing illegal going on there. They're literally not even 2 years apart. And, yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know. I guess I just wanted to clarify that.
So it only matters if it's not illegal. So technically, FFG taking BBJ isn't bad because it wasn't illegal, right? Technically, I don't fucking know. Allegedly, Nada somehow convincing you to have a threesome with Dee Dee wasn't bad and it wasn't abuse because it wasn't illegal, right? Like, what are these rules? What are these rules we're pulling out of our fucking dirty arsehole? Oh, I don't understand.
I don't know what the big, deal is. I don't know why people are talking about it. I don't really care. My mom was amazing for her age.
Okay, it's great. I'm so happy for you. She definitely didn't go wrong anywhere.
She went through a lot of hardships to have me, to keep me, and...
Oh, maybe she fucking shouldn't have. Oh, what a waste of hardships.
I was always much loved.
Mm-hmm. I can tell. We're definitely not filling a void.
And yeah, other than a few mishaps, I didn't turn out to be a miserable, hateful bee living my
No, definitely not. No, you're just gonna die an early death because you can't control yourself. That's fine. I'd rather be a miserable bitch than someone who's literally killing themselves slowly for my whole family to watch and getting paid to do so. I feel like that'd be a bigger disappointment. Remember sitting around the Christmas tree? Your family were all going to be sitting there going, oh, remember Chantel? Yeah, isn't it funny how she paid to die? Strange. She got paid to kill herself.
my life trying to completely drag somebody in their family every single day. Once in a while I snap. Yeah, I think you would too if you were being attacked and your family was being attacked all the time for how many years now? 3 by certain people. And now they're wanting to come up with this narrative that your dad was a predator because he was slightly older than your mom, even though they were both of legal age, both teenagers. 16 and 18 is not a big age gap. No matter
It is. I disagree with you. I think that is a very sizable age gap in terms of, is it large in number? Wait, what did she say?
both teenagers, 16 and 18.
You're saying 2 years. Sure, in number, 2 isn't a big number, but let's take into account, again, I'm going to say closer to 3 years, depending on, like, the months that they were born, but whatever. That's, like, 2 years ahead of you in school. If that was in my school, that would be someone who would be finishing school and someone who would just be sitting their exams. They'd be going off to college, and you're still sitting your exams for the next 2, not even sitting them, like about to start the year before your exams. I don't like that. I really don't. Those, especially around the ages of 16 to 18, those are pivotal years for brain growing. Every fucking 6 months, your brain is in a completely different state chemically because of how you're growing, right? Those are such pivotal years. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Is not a big age gap. No matter how you try to spin it, no matter how you try to, weave this web of lies, it's just not a big deal. And it's a big, fat, nothing burger. Just pretty much like the personality and the life.
Wardrobe need an update? Find a fresh look on Vinted this season.
Of the person making up these rumors. So, that's that. Yeah, that's the story. So yeah, my mom fell in love with my dad when she was young. They were high school lovers. They were very much in love.
High school lovers? Oh, don't say that out loud. High school lovers?
I was conceived out of love.
You said that your mum purposely got pregnant so your dad wouldn't leave her. Again, I'm not blaming her mother. She's a minor. She's not a minor. She's a teenager, right? Teenagers make stupid decisions. Like, I'm not going to put that on her. I don't think it's not the right thing to do, obviously, but your brain isn't even near fully developed, so we make decisions that aren't exactly correct or okay. But you said she got pregnant on purpose, so your dad wouldn't leave her. Now, maybe I'm just wrong, but I wouldn't consider that conceived out of love. I'd consider that conceived out of fucking desperation? Question mark?
And, yeah, my dad, when I was younger, had a drinking issue. And, yeah, I don't know what to say. So what? Like, a lot of people are addicts. And,
A drinking issue at 18? Yikes.
he eventually beat that. And he doesn't have that issue anymore. So
Good for him. Maybe he can give you some pointers on how to beat an addiction.
people do grow, and unlike certain people,
Some people really, really grow, don't they? Some people grow real good.
well, grow in the wrong way. But yeah, he grew as a person, and he was able to keep his addiction in check. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about my dad. I don't bring up the families of others unless they come for me consistently over and over, calling my mom names, putting her in thumbnails, just a lot of bullying. That, by the way, is against terms of service, just to remind you.
Clearly not, though, because only one of you has ever lost your channel, and it wasn't anyone else. It was you.
And
And
so many other things, so many other disgusting things. Apparently this person who made up the rumor about my dad said that, you know, my husband's mother's grave looked like a cat litter box. Yeah. And
after
but nothing
you
was
called her mum worm food. Again, we're not at a pinnacle here of self-righteousness. You said her mum was worm food, so she compared the grave to a cat litter box. Again, I'm not saying that's a right thing to do, but we're literally tossing shit at each other at this point. Why are you mad at that comment after you called her mum worm food? What imagine the self-righteousness.
was said first about our families. No, that's totally what I said and did. Totally out of left field. There's no reason at all. No reason. So, yeah. So that's the story. They're pretty much the same age. There's not a huge gap like people think, you know, trying to spin the narrative that, you know, her dad was 20. Whatever. Yeah, and she was 18 that November. So
She was 17 and he was 20. Because if she was 18 in November, then she wasn't. Oh, you fucking idiot.
the math, just all you have to
You didn't do the math. Remember? Here you go. Your math was off. How about you do the math? Don't tell me to do the math. Your math was off. You do the fucking math. It's your parents, your thing to defend. You do the fucking math.
do for the lay person is minus 1984 minus 1966 and 1984 minus 1964. Okay, and you will have yourself.
You do it. You do the math. Why won't you say it? Why are you making everyone else do the math? You fucking do it. It's your thing to defend.
You're trying to think. Some people claim all the time that the same people who claim my scale is rigged will probably try to say that the calculator's rigged.
The calculator's rigged. You said yourself. You said yourself the math was off. Maybe your calculator is rigged. Maybe.
I don't know that I hacked Samsung and I rigged the calculator, whatever. So, but for somebody to say, this is funny, this person making up this lie is also claiming that what I'm saying is not truth, but what they're saying is truth. So they literally know more about my family than I do.
I think they do. Because again, as you said, your math was off. How did you get 1 year and 5 months? I don't know. Who cares? What?
That is weird stalker behavior. It's just, it's so odd. I really don't know how people don't see that. And I'm pretty sure I know my own mother's age. And I'm
I
pretty
don't think you do. Clearly.
sure that anybody can just objectively do the math.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Wait, let's say that again.
That anybody can
Wait.
I really don't know how people don't see that. And I'm pretty sure I know my own mother's age.
You're pretty sure. Let me go back to the video where you said you weren't sure on your mother's age. You're pretty sure you know your mother's age, right?
Due to popular belief, which is wrong. I just want to clarify a few things about my birth, my upbringing, and yeah, that's about it, I guess. I just want to clarify, you know, I have a lot of new people and people like to make things up on the internet. So here's the actual true story coming from people who have whatever, it's extra money, right? Seeing a lot of comments talking about dad, saying my dad basically preyed on my mother because my mother was underage. I actually did the math on a calculator based on their birth dates, okay? So what happened was my mom and my dad went to the same high school. They were high school sweethearts. I think they met when she was 16, maybe, yeah, 16, and he was 18. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? But you just said you think you know their ages, so you don't know. So why, if you don't know, why are you talking about it? Oh, it's giving me an aneurysm.
That's the story. They're pretty much the same age. There's not a huge gap.
Where was I?
It's just...
Oh, we got an ad, sorry. I was trying to skip back to where we were. Oh, the exasperation.
It's so odd. I really
Look, Bessie, you know you get extra marks if you show your workout on paper. Damn straight yarn.
don't know
Oh,
how
Glasgow
people don't
even.
see that. And I'm pretty sure I know my own mother's age.
I don't think you do.
And I'm pretty sure that anybody can just objectively do the math.
You can't, objectively. You can't do the math, clearly.
Okay. So there was no predatory behavior going on. And they were two young people in love. People have kids even younger, sadly. Maybe nowadays it's more uncommon for people to have kids at 17, 18, but
Aw, Streamlabs, thank you so much for linking my tipping. I'm going to pin anyway if you want to tip me outside of YouTube, because dirty YouTube take 30%. I'm going to pin it. Thank you so much for putting that in the DMs, in the message. I appreciate you.
it's probably a lot more common than you think, you know. But people nowadays are having kids later. But I just, if somebody could please comment what the point is, that would be great, because I really fail to understand why people are coming and commenting and bringing up, you know, my dad's age versus my mom's age when I was conceived. If people are that desperate for content, there's a whole world out there. You know?
But what did you say? It's extra ad revenue, right?
I mean,
Oh. Get a life, Chantel. Oh, wait, I thought this was an ad.
making up lies about,
Yeah,
you know,
just the tips, everyone. Just the tips.
something so stupid and not your business is just not it. Okay? So, yeah. I hope we're good. So, that's the story of my conception.
Ugh.
And, nothing more to say. And honestly, I'm not talking about anyone's families. I said
Unless they're worm food, then you'll talk about them.
what I said.
Or they're Yabba's children, and then you'll talk about them. Oh, or that's Sam's children, and then you'll talk about them.
And,
Oh, or it's Breezing's child, and then you'll talk about them.
um,
Oh, or it's Scarlet Bread's mother, and then you'll talk about them.
I haven't said
Oh, and then it's Shannon's mother, and you'll talk about her also.
anything.
Oh, and then it's Dee Dee's mother that you're going to dox, her elderly mother in a care home. Then you'll talk about her also.
I haven't
Oh, and
put
FFG's brother.
up any pictures.
Oh, and Dee Dee's brother also. Anyone else? God, I'm running out. God, I'm out of breath.
And I just would appreciate if people did the same. Else I guess I'll just have to try to privacy strike those people who keep coming for my family, and maybe get legal matters taken into it. And
Daddy, if you're watching, Daddy, if you're watching me for the first time since I was a toddler, sue FFG, Daddy.
of course, reporting to YouTube. But I really just, it's just BS lies. It's just all BS lies. So I hope that you can do simple math and figure that out.
You can't do simple math. What do you mean, can I do it? You can't? Sorry, Iron Mum. I'm getting a bit fucking, I'm getting a bit feral.
I don't know. People are reaching, but it's just sad at this point. I really, this is a pity video. This is a pity video. I pity the person who has to resort to that, who has to have so much hate in their heart
I pity the fool that can't do basic math.
every day, that they have to regurgitate the same crap to the same zombie audience, and they just eat the shit with a with a brass spoon. That's all I can say.
What's that
And
mean?
that's all I'm gonna say. I just wanted to clarify
Hi,
that.
hello, YouTubes.
Going forwards, again, I'm just going to ignore what people say, but that was easy for me to clarify. So
You didn't clarify anything, and it clearly wasn't easy because your math was off. So it couldn't have been that easy because we failed. We failed in clarifying. I'm losing it. I need Adderall. Jesus.
yeah. See you in the future. Bye, guys.
See you in the future if I don't wake up choking on my own spit. There's that. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't even say anything else. Imagine I wouldn't even post a video. If my math was off, the embarrassment of doing this whole video, clarifying the ages, and being wrong, that's so embarrassing. Just don't post it. You didn't need to. No one would have known. No one would have known. Anyway, I'm screeching like a fucking Wendigo. You quoted Mr. T? Yeah, I quoted Mr. T. I pity the fool. But we're stupid, right? Anyway, now we're going to watch the weighing. I'm going to take... Do you know what we're going to do first? I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We need to do something very, very important. If you are driving, pull over. For driving, pull over. If you are... I don't know. Like washing up, put the plate down. We need to do something very important. So just quickly, after that stupid video, I think we need a good cleanse, don't you guys? So let's all take a deep breath. I'm just going to cleanse for a bit, guys. Oh, Sage, honestly. There we go, guys. Let's just have a minute. That's it. Just some nice cleansing of all the bad vibes and all the stupidity. Just let it soak right out of you. That's it. Inhale the sage. Let the smudging begin. Me oh my, we're gonna let it go. We're not gonna let it bother us. We're gonna leave the stupid in where the stupid belongs, in the past. Who is this creator? Her name is Adia ASMR. That's it. We're just going to enjoy the smudging. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to let the bad vibes go. Blaze it. It's sage. We're smudging ourselves, okay? It's a cleansing ritual. I feel the cleanse, yeah. Right, we're going to do together, guys. A nice deep breath. And we're going to let it out. One more time. And we're going to let it out. Namaste. There we go. Your cat icon with the little jar is so cute. Oh, thank you. Hello, YouTubes. The little cat is a fox. His name is Mars. And the little jar he holds collects any super chats. So if you send a super chat or through Streamlabs or get a membership, you can watch your little membership as a star land in his jar. It's a really cute time. Thank you so much. Let's get into the next video, shall we? Bestie had a rough week. Lifestyle changes are so hard. What do you know about so hard? I've seen your man's dick pic. You don't know about hard.
It's a fact. Unexpected bills happen. Just not your broadband bill.
I was dreading this weigh-in, guys. I was dreading this weigh-in.
Hello,
Foodie beauties.
Well, hello there. Did you know that you can request a private video from me made just for you that you can keep forever and ever? Yep, that's right. I can wish you or a loved one a happy birthday or even give you a pep talk. I'm in Kuwait, so if you want a cameo at a specific location like a nice beach or a mall, just let me know. Get yours today and don't delay.
Still waiting on the petty. Go, you're not going to get a petty. Good lord.
October 30th. $153.9. I'm gonna do it again just to make sure. Okay. Exact same. What the heck? Okay, so 153.9.
She gained 5 pounds in 7 days? Oh, we got an ad. What do you mean? 5? In 7 days? And then that was 5... That was 5 pounds last week as well. So she's done 10 pounds in 2 weeks. 14 days, 10 pounds. The relaxing music, that'll scare her off the that'll calm down the calories. 10 pounds in two weeks.
Hi guys. I'm telling you, if you haven't used Vaseline for your lips,
What do you mean? Who hasn't used Vaseline for their lips? Girl thinks she found it. She thinks she founded Vaseline.
you're missing out.
Girl, we've all used Vaseline for our lips, for fuck's sake.
So, I putting my hijab a little more under my chin so that
Which chin?
it stays in place more. I think that's the key, but we'll see.
Yeah, you were trying to hide both chins with the hijab, and that's just not possible.
If you're a hijabi, you know about slippage. It's real. Okay, my
I don't think
beautiful
they do.
cat is here. Do you want to say hi to the people? Oh,
Oh, she's so cute. So skinny and so unloved.
hi, people. Oh. Juicy juice. All right, so I did a weigh-in today. It was weigh-in Wednesday. And I was dreading this weigh-in, guys. I was dreading this weigh-in. You have no idea. I was almost not gonna do it and just like do my thing where I'm like, I don't want people to talk about my weight. I don't want people to talk about my struggles anymore. Like, I don't want to give people fodder to attack me over
Then
things
don't make your weight your content. Don't make your income based on your weight.
anymore. And I was just gonna I was in the mood to just clam up and like keep all weight loss stuff off of my channel until I've made some progress, respectable progress, significant progress, I should say, because any progress is respectable. But like, you know, how Nick Akano did, you know, he came back when he was
After 2 years, not after a fucking week, you degenerate. Voodoo, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. All aboard the love train. Choo choo. It really ogs me out how she's talking to Julia but never looking at her instead of looking at her own face. It's like she's trying to, do you know how like psychopaths mimic the emotions of people around them? It's like she's trying to see if the emotion she wants to convey is being conveyed, right?
at the end stages. Same with people like Obese to Beast. I'm sure they had many struggles. And one day it just stuck. They were able to keep going longer and longer and being consistent. Now, I still haven't ordered any fast food. My macaroni bechamel
Yes, you did. You had fast food yesterday.
fast food. It's homemade pasta.
It's not homemade. You didn't make it in your home. You ordered it out. Therefore, it's fast food.
And I haven't had any fast food joints since Thailand still. Maybe that is having an impact on me not gaining weight, because I have been overeating quite a bit more than when I was on track, and I haven't done the treadmill in a few days now. And that's just because I'm so...
I don't want to break it to you, but if you didn't cook it in your home, it's fast food. It just is, because it's fast. That's the whole point. Oh, I can't. The only way it's not fast food is if you're ordering from a private chef and they bring it to you.
Unmotivated right now, and I'm having trouble with my sleep, and I'm just off track, you know.
You're never on track.
It's just hard. I want to get back on track.
Then do it. You're the only one stopping
And
yourself.
I do plan to. I think that I'm going to wait till after Halloween. I know that sounds
So she's gonna eat like shit until Halloween.
so typical and so like, I'm gonna wait till next Monday kind of thing. And it is. I want to have treats for Halloween. It's a comfort thing for me, and that's what I'm having major issues with, is the comfort part, getting rid of that comfort. But I'm getting better, because I used to just order tons and tons of fast food. So I think that maybe I haven't gained weight. I'm really like surprised that it stayed the same.
You didn't. You gained.
Because like I thought maybe it was like stuck at the previous setting, but it's never done.
She gained, right? Am I stupid? Did she not gain? Did I not see the number? Go, you gained 10 pounds. Treats for Halloween at 4 weeks. If only you had other forms of comfort, like, I don't know, a husband. If only.
Done that before, you know, so.
You know that being a soldier is exciting, but what you want to know is what's in it for me.
I'd be so shit in the army.
Being able to do the sport.
I have a family member that wanted me to join the army. I was like, have you seen me? I'm 5'0" with fucking dyed hair and a septum piercing. I'd be slaughtered in 2 seconds. I'm not made for the army. I need a nap every day.
And like I've showed you guys many times, this scale does not have a tamper option. This is to change from pounds to kgs, battery. It's just a very simple, non-high-tech scale, but it does go
Exactly. It's a non-high-tech scale, which means it's probably not made to handle your weight. I think that's everyone's problem with it.
180 kgs. So this is not the scale from the villa. It's a new scale. Wansa is a Kuwait brand.
Oh, Dirt Merchant. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. All aboard the super chat train. Choo choo. Foodie changed her mind and made it a weight gain journey. Now she's on track. Look, it's all about a positive mindset, really, isn't it? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Also, guys, like the stream. There's like 400 of you in here. 200 likes. I would really, really appreciate it. Or dislikes. I mean, I don't mind any interaction. And make sure you're following. Apologies for reminding you, but we are doing a giveaway soon. And it means a lot to me.
So yeah, I don't know. I think I was the exact same weight last time I weighed. And I had been up a little bit last time too. And it kind of makes sense that I would stay the same because I have been eating the same in a way.
You didn't stay the same. You gained 9 pounds. 5 pounds. I'm screeching. I'm so sorry.
Patterns, but just eating more. So, for example, I bought those 3 big bags of broccoli. I have 1 left, and it's only been like a couple days or so.
That's insanity.
Because, you know, if I feel like eating something at night, I'll usually make like a whole bag of broccoli. It's a
whole bag?
Low calorie volume food. And I'll just put like a bit of soy sauce or something on it. Sometimes a little bit of butter. I try not to overdo it with the butter. It's just
how much butter do we think she's putting on it, guys?
These little things that I try really
the little things aren't helping. You gained
really hard, and you wouldn't believe the willpower it takes, even just from changing. And number one, not eating fast food when I was eating it like twice a day. Okay.
Okay.
But even just making a little change, like not adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter and only adding a teaspoon.
Oh, just guys, you just got to cut back. You know, that's what just little changes, guys. Who needs 5 pounds of butter when you can have 4 pounds?
Just that cut down takes a lot of willpower and a lot of strength, inner strength. And I guess sometimes you just get tired. You just get really tired and burnt out. And I think
tired from what though? Please tell me what tires you out. I'd love to fucking know. Tell me your struggles, bestie. Tell Mama Milky. Tell me everything. I've got you. It's a safe place here.
What's happening with me right now, and also just like I said, fall, Halloween. It's like a comfort time for me, and I'm seeing all these like, you know, treats on online grocery stores, like, or like restaurant, like dessert places that have like pumpkin cupcakes, and Krispy Kreme has pumpkin spice donuts. And I'm not usually a sweet tooth person, but just the fact that it's like pumpkin spice and like reminds me of all the fun I've had in the fall at home back in Canada and wanting to bring it here.
Funny how she's still referring, and she tried to skip over it there, but she's still referring to Canada as home and Kuwait not as home.
It just makes me crave, like this time of year makes me crave comfort.
Really
food.
very annoying. Thank you so much for the super chat. All aboard the super chat love train. Choo choo. Thank you so much. I eat and live like this woman, and I'm 142, 5'4".
In general, you know, pot pies.
Oh, shut up.
Rich pastas. Stews are fine. They can be made to be healthier. So
pot pie can be healthy when you don't eat the whole tray.
I know it's probably not going to look like something spectacular, this journey that I'm doing.
Thank you, Peaceful.
But like I said, I'm not coming on here at the end of the journey when, you know, when there's success, great success, something to brag about, 100 pounds lost kind of thing. I'm really just trying to cope, and I'm dealing with small changes right now. And
so small you can barely see them.
I do want to get back on the track that I was before, when I was like consistently losing and I was down to 151.5. I want to get there again, and I want to just one step at a time. I want to get out of the 150 kgs. I want to be like, I want to see that 149 number, you know. But like I said, it's not just all numbers on the scale. I actually take comfort in the little accomplishments,
the
like the no fast
victories.
food, because you guys,
you can keep saying it, you can keep saying it so many times. I've not had fast food, I've not had any fast food, and if that convinces your binge eating monster that you haven't, then that's fine, bestie. But you've ordered out, you haven't cooked at home. That's fast food. It's takeout. If you ordered it on Uber Eats, it's takeout, ergo it's fast food. You can say it as much as you want, but it doesn't make it true.
I was the biggest fast food addict, and the way I've been able to keep that away is eating adequate food here, kind of switching it up. You know, instead of a chicken royal, a bag of broccoli. Yes, I eat a lot of cheese and stuff like that, but I've had, you know, I do eat maybe the bags of chips I eat are so tiny. Literally, when you dump the bag out...
Obviously not tiny enough, considering you've gained. They're not small enough. Sorry, they're not, clearly.
Chips can fit in the palm of your hand.
Your palm of your hand is huge.
So even a few of those must be like the equivalent of a regular small bag of chips. So I buy those little bags of chips because I can still eat chips, and it's not, you know, even after just 2 or 3 of those, I'm satisfied with that craving.
You'll never be satisfied. God, I hope you're satisfied.
But I am a little surprised because I thought, you know, I gain weight fast, and
You gained 5 pounds. Did I hit my head? Did someone put a previous video on? Am I losing it? Are my eyes deceiving me? You gained 5 pounds. I'm confused. What time are we at? 10:21. Give me a second. I'm obviously fucking stupid. It's obviously me. Last week, 151. 153. So you gained £334, £339. So you gained 5 pounds. 334, 335, 336, 337, 338, 339. That's 5 pounds. You gained 5 pounds. What do you mean? Why are we saying a plateau with the same number? I'm so confused. Did she put in the wrong footage? I'm baffled. Did I hit my head? I'm so confused. What the fuck? I know I can't count, but that's not a hard number. It's the calculator. It's the calculator. It's fixed. It's fixed, guys.
I thought for sure I would be up in weight.
You were!
Another thing I've been loving to eat
is
cold cuts. I love deli meats. And instead of eating the high fat pork variety that I would eat in Canada.
Really very annoying. Thank you so much for the super chat. $1 for chai makes Chantel cry. We should all lose weight together and Chantel's fat. We should.
I get turkey. Lean turkey. Oven roasted turkey. And that must not have, I mean, it has a fraction of the calories. It's very low in calories. Very
Clearly not, because you gained. Oh, I can't. I need to log off. I can't do this today. I need to eat. I'm hangry. I need a Snickers.
Low fat food, but it still feels like I'm eating cold cuts, you know? So I'm trying to find little tricks.
They are cold cuts. They're just turkey cold cuts. It's still a cold cut.
And I think they've kind of been working because my weight hasn't fluctuated like at all.
You gained 5 pounds. I can't. I'm gonna hyperventilate. I'm gone. Kill me. I'm done.
I'm just staying the same, and that happens.
You gained 5 pounds.
I plateau a lot. So I think if I had been keeping up the treadmill, I think I would have been down a bit, for sure. Because when you work out, like I was doing the treadmill in the mornings, you get your metabolism working.
Oh, shut
when you
up.
work out first thing when you get up. And your body is a calorie burning machine for a good part of the day after that, from what I've heard. So,
I can't be calm. I'm being gaslit.
yeah. That's about it, I guess. I just wanted to update you guys. I know it's Weigh-In Wednesday. I was pretty discouraged before doing it, but I thought, I have to do it. I have to be holding myself accountable.
Oh, so fucking... I'm feral. I hate it here.
And not just running away when it gets tough or when I think I've failed or I'm going through a hard part. And I really, don't want to be so caring or give attention to negative people, because it's everywhere. People just like coming for you the minute you eat something they don't think you should, especially carbs. You wouldn't imagine the hate I get over carbs. It's really funny. But and I'm not talking about concerned people who have an opinion about carbs. I'm talking about like really crazy people who come for you. But anyway, so this is Weigh-In Wednesday. I gotta crack down, man, because I really just want to have more stamina to do a lot of things when we travel next. And yes, we're going together because I'm not traveling if he doesn't come with me. But no, there's no reason he wouldn't come with me unless it was an emergency situation. So, we'll be traveling together, inshallah.
Sure, whatever you say.
And I want to be in shape. I want to do some fun things, I want to like snorkel.
Visas just want to have fun. She wants to snorkel. So that's the goal. That's the goal for this upcoming trip, is she's going to snorkel over my dead fucking body.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know if we can snorkel where we're going, but I want to snorkel here, is what I meant. That would be fun, because the Gulf Sea, Anyways,
she wants to return home.
This is encouraging me to get back on track. Actually, and when I think about it, I don't think I'm gonna wait till... I might allow myself, like, a treat on Halloween, but I won't let it, like, fully derail me.
Okay.
So...
whatever you say.
Yeah.
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 Friggin' tough.
Oh, it's not that hard.
But at least I'm not 166 anymore.
Oh, yeah, thank God.
No, ma'am.
What is this? Who are you? Whose voice is this?
Very uncomfortable at that weight.
Oh, but we're not uncomfortable now, thank God.
So, I think it does matter, like, if you eat at home. Even
haven't been eating at home, you've been ordering out.
If you eat more at home, it's still, like, there's, like, calories and so many calories in fast food. It's crazy,
Breaking news! Lots of calories in fast food. More at 11.
A lot more than eating like 3 Baby Bell cheeses and a bag of broccoli, some turkey meat. Still less calories.
Please put the Rage Raccoon in the comments. If you have memberships, please do.
Just a Baby Bell cheese has 60 calories or 70 calories. It's not that much. It's not bad. Unless you eat 10, but no, I don't eat that much.
Sure, alright.
Maybe 3. I don't know. In one sitting, but I try to eat one. but they're so good. Have you guys ever had Baby Bell cheese?
Oh, for fuck's sake. We're swapping stories.
The temptation in life.
She's tempted.
Juice. She's a treat fiend as well. You should see her freak out when I get the treats out.
She's not a treat fiend. She wants food.
Anyway.
Thank you for the rage raccoons. I appreciate it.
I guess I'll go for now. I just wanted to update you on what I'm doing. Yes, I've been in a rough patch since the last week. The first couple of days into the week went fine. Motivated, doing treadmill the last few days. Not so much. But I will get back on track, and I'm still not back up to where I was.
No, we've only gained
consider
5
that
pounds.
some
It's fine.
Good progress. And again, no fast food. I do eat out. I want to, emphasize
Babe, I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. That's fast food. Eating out is fast food. If you are ordering it on Uber Eats, it's fast food. Oh, I can't do it. Honestly, I can't.
Difference between, yes, I eat out, but not fast food. Which is my
Oh,
major
guys, I can't. I'm sorry.
addiction, Chicken royal abstinence. Anyway. Alright, guys. Thanks for listening to me, and if you're on a journey yourself, I wish you a lot of luck, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
I can't. All right, that's it. We're done. I'm feral. I can't keep this live up. I'm psychotic. Got cock on the mind, clearly. Psychotic. I can't believe what I just sat through. I feel there's always a rule growing up, and you should never fuck with someone's head. And I fully feel like my head's been thoroughly fucked with a 10-inch strap on. I'm lost. I'm confused. I can't. I need to go. I need to go eat. The mental gymnastics is the only exercise she gets, and she's coming for gold. She's got gold in the mental gymnastics. Good fucking lord. The mental Olympics she goes through. Okay. Again, I'm gonna do some deep breaths, guys. Let's do a quick save before we finish the stream. I fucking need it. Some deep breaths. BB jail and psychotic. Deep breaths, ladies and gents. Come on, scouts. Do some breaths with me. Tips are always appreciated. I'll pin it to the stream if you're interested. It helps me out. I buy yarn. It's a fun time. I'm a little old lady. What can I say? I like my yarn. I'll use this one for therapy after what she just put me through. Okay, guys. Do you mind what colour on your charm bracelet? No, I don't. I like all colours. Deep breaths, guys. That's it. Nice. Deep breaths. Nice and slow. Please, Sage, please do so. That's it. Okay. I feel cleansed. I'm going to do 2 deep breaths of you all, scouts. All together now. And one more. We did it, guys. Congratulations. We made it through the end of the stream. I'm going to go make myself some dinner. I'll probably see you scouts, you sluts, later on if she goes live. I'll be here to snipe, so make sure you're following if you wish to not raw dog Chantel. And as always, you should never raw dog. You don't know what you're going to catch, bestie. So, let me do my sign out. Let's do my sign off. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. I really do appreciate you guys spending some time with me today. Go take your meds, drink some water, do a deep breath for me, babes. And as always, you've been you, and I've been Milky. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.